One, two, one, two. Hey, hey. Hey, yo, baby. Tell them I am live, live, live. Oh, yeah. Live, live. I'm live. I'm live. I can sing, goddammit. Anyways, what's going on, everybody out there? Mr. Same Man signing back in real quick. Episode 41 of the Council Roundtable, where we talk about the old fashioned wrestling, let you know what's happening, all that fly shit. Thanks for pulling up, man. Man, I wanted to basically talk about this dude Vince Mcmahon real quick because we didn't really get to build on him too much in the last episode. It's okay, it didn't really dawn on us yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, because something like that don't happen every single day. This dude, Bishop Man, being in power, then he just, you know, retires or falls back. What may have you? Gracefully bow out. What may have you? But I would say this, right? Yes, this dude, Bishop Man, done a lot for the business at first. He brought you heroes like a Hulk Hogan, like Macho Man Randy Savage, Jake the Snake Roberts, Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. The list goes on and on and on. Triple H, what may have you. But let's really be real. Ever since, I guess you could say after he acquired WCW, like wrestling just went down the shitter, and it was mainly because of him. He acquired WCW and made them dudes look like complete jokes. You know what I'm saying? Even to the point where Sting came into the company and made him look like a fucking ham and nagger. Um, you know, well, Vince, well, people don't understand, well, you marks don't understand, is that motherfuckers is not. I got you, Nate. Let me cook real quick. I'll drop the link though, but let me cook. I'm gonna cook because we didn't thoroughly touch on this the last show. Um, y'all motherfucking marks don't understand that there's a lot of people out there that just lost interest in the show because of him. And there's people out there that want to deny the fact that he doesn't have the last word. Oh, that's not fair to blame everything on Vince. Yes, it is. Everything went through him. He was the guy that okayed everything. Anybody that tried to do anything behind Vince's back got penalized, debushed, depushed, what may have you. They suffered. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, demoted, depushed, whatever. Probably had to join the Kiss My Ass Club, all that silly shit. The fuck out of there. This dude did a lot of fuck shit for years and decades, maybe. A lot of silly shit. And it's the chickens finally coming home to roost. This is you marks don't understand. You marks don't understand that, like, yeah, he was invincible all this time, but now you finally starting to see chinks in his armor. We finally seeing Superman bleed. You gotta understand that shit. And it's not like this dude Vince McMahon was humble or whatever. No, he took pride. He took pride in other people, unfortunate events or bum outs. He took pride in that. He gloated on that. That's y'all marks don't understand. And speaking of Vince McMahon, according to this site over here, hold on, give me 1 second. Market Watch, basically they're saying financial statements should be restated, but stock surges to pre-pandemic levels after upbeat revenue outlook amid increasing speculation of a sale. WWE Incorporated disclosed Monday that it will restate financial statements back in 2019 after uncovering 14.6 million in unrecorded expenses paid out by former longtime chief executive Vince McMahon. The disclosure comes after the media and entertainment company announced late Friday that McMahon was retiring. The company said it was currently conducting an investigation into alleged misconduct by McMahon, amid reports of an affair with a co-worker that he paid millions to cover up. And from before, wasn't it only like what 7 billion or something like that? It's like yesterday's price is not today's price. Shouts go out to Fat Joe. Nate.
Yeah, Pippin ain't easy. Yeah.
What it do? How you feeling, B?
I'm okay. Let's see how long my signal lasts out here. I'm outside in the backyard listening to bugs and birds.
Oh, so far you sounding good, you know.
That's
Thanks for
good.
joining me.
Oh, man. Fucking Vince, man. You knew it was going to happen soon.
14.6 million? 14.6 million and trick money. And it's not even, I want to see most of these females because I've seen I guess a couple of females that he tricked off with. And these is not even like Beyonce looking females. These are some run of the mill, you know, backyard boogie type sluts. And look at this dude, Scott. Scott's a mess. What the
Bro,
What, Nate? What you was gonna say? I'm gonna let you.
No, remember all these stories we heard. Remember, like the WrestleMania down in Florida, the hairdresser said Vince inappropriately touched her and stuff, and they wanted to miss the case and all this. Now look what's happening now. So all this shit we heard about Vince in the past is coming out now, and it's true. You know, it's just a sad state of affair. Best thing for Linda is to get a divorce or leave. You know, just disappear. It's ridiculous.
Linda ain't getting no divorce. All that money that would go.
No, I know, but I mean, just leave. You know, it's like, come on.
Who said she should have? You was the only one that said she should get a divorce. Now, I forgot who else. I think was it you, Scott?
No.
Oh no, it was somebody else that said she should get a divorce. I'm like, get a divorce and go where? Ain't nobody jacking that pussy. No, it don't matter how much fucking bread she got. Where's she gonna go?
I can see if that was like Vicky Guerrero. Yeah, I can see someone knocking her down, but not no damn 70-something-year-old Linda McMahon.
You'll fuck around. Motherfuckers might sleep on her. She fuck around, be a real freak in the sheets. She might do some shit never seen before.
Nah. I'll go as far as Cougar Vicky Guerrero, and that's about it.
She got whips and chains and shit in the closet.
Word, she do some shit that'll make you curl your whole leg, fuck your toes.
You've been on a real hate fuck Vince McMahon.
You damn right.
Like you're reaching Chris Brown level.
I'm reaching Chris Brown level in what?
How you say fuck Vince McMahon, I say fuck Chris Brown.
All right. I don't know if you heard what I was saying. Like when
I heard. Apparently,
hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay. So yeah. So you understand? Like at first, yeah. Matter of fact, not even at first. Period. Yeah. I definitely give him his accolades for building. You know, basically help build pop culture and bringing new stars to the forefront, like a Hogan, like a Savage, like a The Rock, Stone Cold, what may have you, Triple H, all of them. Yeah. But let's not sweep under the rug the fuck shit for over 20 years. Let's not sweep that under the rug. We just sit here and just forget all this nonsense he done did ever since the year what? I would say ever since he acquired WCW.
I look at it like this.
Millions
I
upon
look at it like
millions
this.
of fans left stop watching the show altogether because we all thought we was gonna get this, this super. Go ahead, Scott. Go ahead.
All he did was commit adultery. If motherfuckers can open and turn
No,
we're not.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking. I'm talking about.
That's what he's
I'm
doing.
talking about the chickens finally coming home to roost. Like it's been times, like I said before, it's been times where it was he did shit to other people, and he was looking like Superman, like and he gloated about this shit plenty of times. Now it's his turn, and yes, you damn right. I'm gonna fucking put his fucking head in the fire.
Okay. I mean, look at back in the day with the female referee. Look at Jimmy Snuka with the briefcase. The fucking Money in the Bank briefcase with Snuka.
And then you want to talk about that, Scott? He wasn't spending his own money. That's the company money. That's not.
I get that, but I'm gonna look at it like this: when motherfuckers can turn a blind eye and accept Nicki Minaj child molesting ass and say nothing to her.
What's that to do with Nicki Minaj? What are you doing?
You know what I'm about to say. People will say fuck Vince McMahon, but the moment it's a woman that do that same shit, they turn the other cheek. Nah, I'm still supporting Vince McMahon for what he does. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a double standard.
Couple of women.
Always.
So until there's an equal playing field, I ain't gonna be jumping on Vince McMahon's case.
Well, it shouldn't be up to you. Like, who cares about everybody else? What do you think? It's all about what you think. Fuck what everybody else thinks.
No, but there's got to be an even playing field. Vince McMahon's probably
that's the thing. Like you don't understand what I'm saying. Like I hear what you're saying, but that doesn't include me. I'm not a hypocrite. And yes, does Nicki Minaj, mess with a solidified predator? Yes, because it's documented. Yes,
and then she needs to step away from show business.
Hold on,
just like how Vince stepped away from wrestling.
Huh?
Just like how Vince stepped away from wrestling. Technically, if you think about it, Vince is no longer a billionaire. If we think about it, right? Because all the money really belongs to the company.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the money is not all his. He wasn't spending money out of his own wallet. He was spending the company's money.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he's no longer a billionaire.
He got paper.
No, he got paper, but he's no longer the billionaire.
Yo, you stupid. Yo, I'm done. You know what, Toph? I'm done with you, yo.
Wait a minute. What did he just say?
That's too much.
I won't be surprised if he did run the red light.
Who, Vince?
You know what the red light means, right? Y'all know what that means? I know my dude Scott know what that means. Y'all know what that means?
Run the red light?
That's Vince McMahon popping a virgin's cherry right there.
Nah, y'all don't know what Scott, you don't know what run the red light means? What?
Are you talking about hitting it when she on a period?
Eating it when she both. Eating it and
you lost me on that one, homie.
That's my dude. That's that BX shit. That's Bronx shit right there.
Nah. You ain't going. You on your own on that. I would never do no nasty shit like that.
I never said I did it. I'm about to mute you, Mike. Now you're getting them on it.
Nah,
y'all sound like y'all sound like.
I never said I did it. I said that's a term for it. That's a motherfucker. Someone. That's a Bronx term. You went in the red light.
You can't use that with me.
I think you guys just reenacted. I think you guys just reenacted the scene from Don't Be a Menace. Take me to jail. Take me to jail. Lock me up. Lock me up. Throw away the key. Throw away the key. I ain't afraid to fuck that man. Hey.
Whoa. This nigga tripping.
Nah, but look here. I left the hood, so I don't know the hood slang right now. It's been 14 years.
Oh, please. Yo, Toph, what's going on, my dude?
I'm good. Chilling. What you up to today?
Yeah, but you already know, man. Like, we're gonna cook. Also, I wanted to lay down the other topic, basically talking about Triple H being head of creative, which is great news. Hopefully, this SummerSlam should be more interesting.
It's TV 14. Did you see the news? TV 14.
Yeah, I saw Montez Ford bleeding.
And that's the thing too. Like, I don't want people just be bleeding like Ric Flair every single match. The blood got to be, it got to be necessary.
Yeah, that was necessary. Joking, Montez needed to bleed.
Yeah, I was joking with Nate the other day. I posted on the group chat too. I was saying anyone that thinks that Vince woke up last Friday and said today's a good day to retire, I got a bridge in Canada I can sell you. Like, it was pretty clear.
Oh no.
Yeah, I remember that was funny. Because it was pretty clear. This dude JCD was the main one. JCD was the main one that said like, "Oh, Vince ain't going nowhere." But where he
at? Well, the Vince legacy ain't going nowhere because he made sure it was in the hands of Stephanie McMahon and not total control of Nick Khan.
We've seen
my
this
dude.
Before,
they both got the same. They both got the same equal power.
Yeah,
we've seen this before.
Now,
as soon as,
that was a gap. Now he can't just completely sell it to Disney.
We all know the power move. Man. We know what happened. What happened was the committee got together and they probably said, "Okay, you got one or two choices: you resign, or we're going to fire you." Of course, he's always going to take the high road. So,
They didn't even say it like that. They was like, "Look, we'll keep the business under the McMahons as long as you agree to retire."
I'm just waiting for that HBO Sports documentary. Just a matter of time. They did one on Tiger. They did one on Michael Jackson. They did one on Woody Allen. Is that his name? Yeah, Woody. Yeah.
Woody.
They're going to get Vince.
Mm-hmm. And got to make sure we get cash pesos, too.
I don't know. I think WWE Shop should get those Goldberg shirts out. Who's next? Because that's what's going to be in WWE. Who's next? Who's getting fired? Who's getting a hit?
I bet Kevin Dunn. Kevin Dunn is in a bunker.
Give me 1 second, fellas. Let me read Brett Foxy comment real quick.
Dunn's sharpening his beaver teeth, man. He ain't going down without a fight.
Hold on, Nate. Because Brett Foxy, shots go to Brett Foxy because Brett Foxy actually pulled up during me setting up the show. So I got you, Brett Foxy. By the way, have y'all seen Ryback Man's eating the whole bag of potato chips? I don't know who man.
Jesus.
I'm so tired of Ryback.
Yeah, Ryback. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised Ryback didn't say anything about Vince retiring. Shouldn't he be the main one celebrating?
No, he has no credibility.
He said something on Twitter, I think. I don't know.
Will you say Scott?
He shouldn't be talking. He was the most worthless wrestler in WWE history.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Thanks for that thumbs up, y'all. Keep hitting them thumbs. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Ryback should have got fined for abusing tuna fish on Ricky Starks. I'm still pissed about that.
Oh,
so you uploaded a short? That's what Brett Foxy said. You uploaded a short. Yo, Brett Foxy, if you want, you can pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. You can just hit the link. If you got some information about this dude, Ryback, you can pull up and you can basically share the link backstage, and I'll play it for 2 seconds.
I tell you one thing, Mean Gene Okerlund would have been a billionaire if they still had the scam hotline. I mean, with all this news. Jesus.
Oh, you talking about the WCW hotline like they used to do back in the day?
The dude cost me $12, man. I was pissed.
I never trusted that hotline shit. I remember I told my moms about that shit. Like, I wanted to, participate.
Yeah,
and
he had a.
My mom is Caribbean, so you already know how them Caribbean folks. You can
He had a
yell.
story once about
like,
he had a story once about a Ric Flair meeting a blonde in a New York hotel room, and it made it like it was Linda McMahon. It ended up being Missy Hyatt. But the bad news was he was mumbling and bumbling about boring news for like 9 minutes, and then 3 more minutes later was that story. But I wasted $12.
Am I tracking or anything?
You sound fine to me.
Okay. Oh, we got Brett Foxy back. We got Brett Foxy. Brett Foxy, show yourself real quick. All you gotta do is show yourself real quick. And if you don't want to keep your camera on, you don't have to keep your camera on. Just let me see you real quick. Because it'd be a lot of trolls here.
That troll.
This is a comment from Ryback's Twitter. Let's see. Wrestling. Oh, okay. Hopefully the Wall Street.
I got you. Go ahead, Tobe.
This is what Ryback tweeted. It's the only thing he tweeted on Vince. Hopefully the Wall Street Journal continues to dig into Vince McMahon and the WWE for the things they do to former talents who didn't sign their NDAs or hand them over their social media. They have restricted my social channels for 6+ years and pushed out massive lies. The truth will win. That's what he says.
Oh, yeah.
Brett Foxy, what's going on? Welcome to the Council Roundtable.
No, it's all good.
Tobe just said what he had to say. Do you want to build on what he just said about Ryback?
Sure. I mean, I get what he's saying, like the whole, but like he kind of left himself because didn't he ask for more money or something?
Yeah,
I don't remember the whole story.
Didn't even
I feel like it's his fault at the same time, honestly. And all he does now, he's like a freaking YouTube guy now. All he does is eat potato chips, and he's vegan now too. Like I'm like, my man's like, feed me more like veggie. Like I'm like, hey.
Yeah,
he's still going with that stuff too. He's still going with that stuff.
He's eating them. That's the last time I seen him. He was eating like he ate like what 5 vegan cheeseburgers. I'm like, that's not vegan. Stop capping.
I'm on his
I'm surprised this man ain't obese yet.
I'm on his Wikipedia page. I just scrolled down to the very bottom. This is all it says. It's just a really short sentence on his departure. It says, on May 2nd, it was reported that WWE had sent Ryback home from television due to a contract dispute. And he did not participate in a Battle Royal match he was promoted for. The following day on May 3rd,
hold on, Tobe. I didn't mean to cut you off, Tobe. Brad Foxy, if you can, like, this little noise in the background, can you just mute real quick? Because
okay, yeah, I get that. That's my ugly ass brother.
Thank you. Who's that?
So whose car's getting robbed?
I don't know. Someone in the backyard next to me.
I was about to say, you know how they doing. I was about to say,
go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, my dude.
The following day on May 3rd, Ryback posted a long explanation on his personal Tumblr page confirming that he himself made the decision to go home and cited lack of equal pay for talent and creative frustration as primary reasons for his departure. On August 5th, Ryback announced on Instagram that he and WWE parted ways. 3 days later, WWE released Ryback. So,
oh yeah, he was like that whole part. Like everyone wanted equal pay to men and to women and shit. I was laughing.
Yeah, he was ridiculous with that. I'm like,
I
understand what he was trying to do, but it's like equal pay for everybody. No. The heavyweight champion should not get paid the same as a jobber that get Chinese food for the backstage people.
Now, if you're a jobber that's bringing in like $20 million in merchandise, yeah, you should get some more money. But other than that, no. It's like no.
Yeah, the heavyweight champion.
I remember Ryback doing was.
I
remember him facing Kalisto. I want to say it was Payback after WrestleMania, and it was a pre-show. And I think they were in Chicago. He came out and he did the clobbering time that CM Punk did, and the fans booed him. I thought that was funny.
I got a question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know they probably won't, but y'all hear what Austin Theory did? Yeah.
What did he do?
Are you talking about the allegations?
Yes. Do you think they still give him the title? I kind of hope they don't at the same time. Like, he's kind of new still. Like, I wouldn't be like, hey, push this man. kind of goofy too. I mean, I'm goofy, but like
he is corny. But what's up with the allegations?
You not hit me yet. Someone
bro, give me a minute.
Brett, thank you. What did I miss? Like, my bad. I had to
He was asking about the he was asking if anything ever came of the allegations from Austin Theory. As far as I know, nothing ever came of it. But
nah, they probably done paid off Shorty.
Guilty.
Just like with Matt Riddle. Whatever happened with that was Shorty with the whole Matt Riddle incident.
Well, they divorced, didn't they? They're not together, I don't believe.
And she lied on the oath. It was false. She lied.
Right. I'm telling you, this opens a lot of doors. Here's another topic I had put on the table. Do y'all think Stephanie McMahon is gonna end up being WWE savior?
She doesn't know anything about wrestling. Why will she be a savior?
No.
She doesn't know anything about wrestling.
I think they should give it all to Triple H.
Hold on, wait, hold on. You know why I bring that up? I'm gonna let y'all go after this, but you know why I bring that up? Because as you can already see, she's putting the certain pieces in place. You know what I'm saying? Like ever since she got in the CEO position, the main piece, the queen, aka Vince McMahon, he's out of here, or the king, I guess you could say, when it comes to the chessboard. He's out of here. You know what I'm saying? This dude, Laurinaitis, he's out of here. This dude, Beaver, not Beaver, excuse me. This clown dude. What the fuck his name is again?
Bruce Pritchard.
Bruce. Yeah.
Bruce.
Brother Love.
I love you.
He's not going anywhere. He's still there.
No, he got demoted. And I'm saying that because, given the fact that Stephanie McMahon, ever since she got in the CEO position, you see these changes happening little by little. That's why I asked that question.
We got to get rid of Bruce. We got to get rid of Dunn, and I don't think it'll happen. But we got to find some way to get rid of Nick Khan. Realistically,
that's not going to happen. Nick Khan ain't going nowhere.
I know. Realistically speaking, the best we can hope for is that they get rid of Bruce and they get rid of Dunn. They get rid of those two, then things really will turn around.
Well, I don't want them to get rid of Kevin Dunn. I don't want them to get rid of Kevin Dunn. I don't. I think Kevin Dunn, his editing skills, if anything, demote him, have him train the up and comer when it comes to editing skills. I think Kevin Dunn's editing skills is needed.
He's gonna retire.
He's gonna retire. It's like
he already cashed out a lot of his stocks.
I ain't working for nobody else.
I think Nick Khan's gonna cut a fucking eject NWO poison promo soon. I think that's what's gonna happen when he goes down. He ain't going down without a fight, that guy.
As long as there is a McMahon in the seat, Nick Khan can't.
Oh shit, man! I'm a genius. I was just thinking of this. You know how Tony Khan wants to maybe work now. You
robot a little bit, Nate. You robot a little bit. Nate, you robot a little bit. Oh shit,
sorry.
There you go. You better now. You good now.
I'm better? Yeah, so that's what you do. You do a Nick Khan, Tony Khan invasion thing with AEW and WWE for their pay-per-view in the future.
My boy Kang.
What's good?
Church's
money. What's going on, my guy? First of all, everybody wish my dude Kang a happy birthday, man. His birthday just passed.
Happy birthday.
Now you're 1 year older, damn it.
Appreciate
it. 40, right? He turned 40. Now you got the back pains kicking in now, right?
Oh, shit.
Man, I ain't Larry.
Hey,
I ain't Larry home status yet, man. I'm just getting started.
Oh wait, you said you 40? Oh, you know what that means? That means you got to put over the midlife crisis.
Hey, you know your third leg stop working. Pause. Hey, you know your third leg's gonna stop working. Pause.
Now which Larry Holmes? The guy jumping off the car to tackle somebody? Larry Holmes. Shit.
You too are. Your shit gonna stop working when you hit 40.
I am 40.
Oh, then it's all.
We making 40 the new 20. That's the what we gonna do. We gonna make 40 look fresh because a lot of these kids looking like Papa Smurf out here, and they damn near 20.
Wow, thank you. Thanks, yeah.
You look better than these young kids with all that lean they be drinking.
Motherfuckers got that lean, got all yellow eyes, and got a whole scruff beard. I'm like, God damn.
So it's safe to say WWE is going to be in safe hands because they put Triple H in what he always wanted to do. He wanted to create the future of the WWE. I don't think he ever wanted to be CEO. He's okay with Stephanie running it. And I think two things is going to happen. They're going to bring back the black and gold. And people going to realize how much a joke AEW is. And they're going to get out their contracts and go back with Triple H.
Did you forget AEW beat NXT, dude? Did you forget that? Just saying. Yep.
Dude, stop it.
I think what it is.
That wasn't black and gold NXT.
That was black and gold. What are you talking about? 2019 NXT was black and gold. They got their ass kicked.
That was 2.0 changed.
2.0 came last year, dude. NXT was black and gold.
Hold on, gentlemen. Hold on. Let Kang speak. You know, he pulled up. Let's really respectful.
Yeah.
Yo,
first
Brett.
of all, thank everybody.
Hold on, Kang. Brett.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
My dude, you're killing me. Like, try to go to a secluded area or something because all that noise in the background is messing with the show. Please. But Kang, go ahead, brother.
The kids.
Yes, sir. First of all, man, I want to congratulate you on your new mixtape. Be sure to download that now. You know what I mean? It's out.
Silverback of Rat 3.
Is it on iTunes?
It's everywhere.
Okay.
So I just want to put that out there first and foremost. And secondly,
I appreciate you.
No problem, man. So, I want to talk about this issue here. And I actually did a video about that earlier. And I said, Vince McMahon had to go because, see, when I looked at Raw, I could tell the pacing was a little bit different. You had talent literally cutting promo, just like I looked at this yesterday. That's what made me did the video was Ciampa doing a promo. When Ciampa did his promo, he looked at the camera. He put the Miz over. He put the Logan Paul dude, who I hate his guts. He put him over in a way. So they're going back to the drawing board of, they're looking at the camera because I'm looking at like, damn, had Vince been here, he would have had this motherfucker job in the midgets. He would have had him back there at catering, getting beat up by women. So then I'm looking at, they also had some bloodshed yesterday. I don't know if anybody saw the main event.
Yeah, the Street Profits got that ass whooped.
Yeah, the bloodshed. That's a signal of things to come. Then you had Rey Mysterio getting holed out in front of his family. You know what I'm saying? I must have looked at that clip like 5 times.
Oh, before I cut you off, since we talked about Rey Mysterio, don't Judgment Day just look completely worthless now?
Yes, they do.
I don't know, man. I mean, when you beat a man up in front of his family, that's next level disrespect.
I know,
but they taking L.
I feel like they needed Edge now. I feel like they need Edge. I'm sorry, but like he gave something to it.
Yeah.
Who did that? Judgment Day? Judgment Day did that?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing with Dominic though, man. I mean, that kid annoys me, man. Like that kid annoys me. I mean, with his mullet. Like, what kid wearing a damn mullet in 2022?
A boring one.
Fuck that kid.
I mean,
a mullet.
Keep cooking, King. Keep cooking.
A mullet, man. A mullet. But then I'm looking at the show and I'm liking how overall I could tell. I don't know if it's because they were at Madison Square Garden. But I could tell the pacing was a little bit better because, Vince be having these motherfuckers micromanaged, screaming on the headsets. You can't say strap. You can't say belt. You can't say wrestling. It feel like they like, damn, I could finally breathe. I could say wrestling on TV.
We might lose 3 hours. Might go back to 2. That's what they really need.
Let's work.
That's what they need to do. Definitely.
That's not happening.
ASAP.
I'm going to tell y'all what happened, too.
They're not going to do that because it's not really it's not only up to them, it's also up to USA. You know, USA is not gonna want to lose out on all that advertisement during that 3-hour block.
But you know what though, and building what other cat was saying about Triple H and Stephanie, I'm gonna tell you some changes that may happen. Them old heads gonna have to work if they come back. None of that halfway pay, part-time pay shit. These motherfuckers got to come to work. That's probably why Brock Lesnar was mad, because his check didn't get cleared till he got there.
Right.
Because you know when Vince was there, he used to cut that check early. Like, he'll wake up in the morning, that shit be right there.
You guys don't even want to know how much Brock Lesnar makes just off salary.
He was making like $1 million a match.
Stephanie and Nick Khan probably saw that shit. They were like, yo, they strong on me. My daddy, I'm cutting that shit.
Vince is paying Brock.
Like, this dude Brock Lesnar acting like a big ass baby. He said, if Vince McMahon is going, I'm going too. Like, really, my dude? Like, you didn't even
check, nigga.
They could have been joking with you. They could have been playing with you, like, I'm just playing around. Like,
son.
Brock said, I'm out. Brock took his ball and almost went home.
Yeah, man, fuck Brock. They don't need him anyway. He's toxic. Fuck him. They don't need him.
Check this. So this is what happened. This what happened, right? So they was like, yo, as soon as that deposit came through, he pulled up out there. You saw that smile. That check ain't doing cleared up quick.
He needs to go anyway, because every time they get in trouble, they always want to. The first thing Vince would always do is call apart.
Hey, it could have been worse, y'all. It could have been worse, man. It could have been Goldberg.
Yes.
Well, he needs to go too. They all need to go. All of them need to go.
Man, I'm telling you this though, they ain't gonna show up no more.
At least
because Triple H gonna have these guys working. None of that part-time shit,
right? Here's the thing, though, Kang. I got you. Here's the thing, right? Like, I wouldn't sit there and say those stars like that, those mega stars, need to just disappear. Period. Because they still need it, but not in the fucking title picture. We don't need them to be the heavyweight champion. No, it's not needed. Now, when it comes to like attractions, like, you know, a certain somebody talking shit during a promo segment, then you just have Goldberg just come out and spear the person, and you know, that's it. We don't need this dude chasing for the heavyweight title. He didn't even fucking do nothing.
You know what, R? I got something for you.
What the fuck?
What if this causes the Undisputed Era to breach their contract, come back to WWE along with MJF?
That makes
I don't know.
At all.
I don't think so, because see, you gotta look at it like this too. See, a lot of guys, they don't want to go through the WWE schedule. That schedule is crazy.
Yeah, it may be crazy, but the money that they pay, and it's Triple H. A lot of those people left WWE because
now, there's some people that's willing to come back. There's some people that's willing to come back. They don't care about the schedule. They just know that with Triple H back, he may be more understanding. But here's the other thing too. People got to understand also. Triple H never been head of creative of Raw and SmackDown. He only been head of creative at NXT. So
it's a different beast.
You cannot expect black and gold. That's definitely not going to happen on Raw and SmackDown. It's going to be too much.
No, I'm not saying it's going to be black and gold on Raw and SmackDown. What I'm saying is that Undisputed Era would be main event ready. But just imagine how sweet that would be if Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and I guess we could bring Bobby Fish.
But they're not coming to no time soon. They're in AEW right now.
And people just need to also acknowledge that, like Black and Gold was good, but like Black and Gold 2019, 2020, like it wasn't good at all.
Black and Gold is like for a niche fan base. It's not.
Some real shit. Let's really be real. Yes, the in-ring product and all that. The show was good. The show was fun to watch. It was. But let's really be real. That shit was hemorrhaging money. It wasn't losing money. It was hemorrhaging money.
All I'm saying is this:
they was losing money because they didn't have the fans at the time.
I trust Triple H. I trust Triple H more than Vince. But like I said before, like y'all can't keep shrugging it off. NXT 2020, NXT 2021, Triple H proved he doesn't know how to fight because he wasn't booking NXT for shit.
Well, he didn't have no crowd either. The crowd is what makes the crowd is what makes the show, because AEW is mediocre, but the crowd makes it
Yo,
feel
who
like
is
it's
that?
Yo, who is playing that fucking OnlyFans music? What the fuck?
Only fan.
Yeah, the
Who
problem
had
with
my-
that, Scotty, is that AEW didn't have a crowd either, and they were doing just fine. So
Yo,
they got
also
exposed.
hook me up on my OnlyFans. Nah, I'm joking.
Nah, AEW got their fans a lot faster than WWE.
No, I'm
Because
talking
remember,
about I'm talking about during the period. I'm talking like the pandemic hurt everybody. What I'm saying is during that 2020, 2021 period, NXT got cooked, and Triple H was in charge of creative. He got exposed. He didn't know how to fight back.
Yeah, part of that was because AEW was emerging. You know, they was looking fresh at the time.
yeah, everybody's gonna go crazy over something that's brand new.
2020 scared me. This is a Fiend, Randy Orton. That crap stuck in my head forever.
Huh? Randy Orton.
Hey, let me ask you guys this, because I've been hearing a lot about this event, but what did you guys think of the Ring of Honor event?
I have to watch it. I was busy on the weekend, but I heard it was a really good wrestling, so I definitely got to check it out.
Yeah, they got rid of the.
I would say this. I didn't watch it either. My bad, Scott. I'm gonna let you go after I go. I didn't watch it either, but from what I'm hearing, it's just wrestling, karate, flips, and that's all good. I like that shit. I do, but where the fuck is the story?
That's Ring of Honor, bro. That was always Ring of Honor.
That's why AEW ain't gonna go nowhere. They're not gonna last.
Hot shot booking ain't gonna last, man. That's why Tony Khan needs to be more
hold
like.
Hold up. Ring of Honor.
Tony Khan needs to hook up with WWE.
What? Cesaro's 20-year journey to finally get a title?
I'm talking about Samoa Joe and Jay Lethal and FTR Briscoes. That did have a story. Now, Cesaro and Jonathan, that was just a random match that TK pulled out of his ass. But there were matches on the card that did have a story. If you don't know the story,
educate us. Talk to us. Go ahead. And that's the thing too. Like, because you know, I watch all wrestling, and I didn't even know that most of these matches even had a story. That's not a good thing. Because I'm a casual fan, and I'm a hardcore wrestling fan. I'm on both sides of the spectrum. So educate us, please, sir.
Well, the story for Lethal and Joe is that goes back to the old Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I know about that one. With the tall Indian guy, and I know about that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that had a story, and FTR and Briscoes, that also had a story. Now, the only big match on the show that didn't have a story was Claudio and Jonathan Gresham. That was just a match that TK just pulled out of his ass. But anyway, on what you were saying, Ring of Honor has always just been about the in-ring. That was Ring of Honor mainstream. That, and what happened was it was an indie niche thing, and then somewhere along the way, every other company started doing it. So I mean, it's everywhere now. WWE, Impact, MLW, even NWA has people doing flips now. So, but yeah.
The Claudio match had a story after the match. Grissom wanted his release. There's a story.
Yeah.
Post story.
Yeah, Grissom pulled up on TK.
The only way for AEW to survive is if they get the budget and learn how to get to production. They don't have the production. It's not going to last very long. People are going to get tired of AEW. Already, AEW is declining. Also, AEW, for some reason, can't keep their roster in check. Instagram, out of control. Jade Cargill got smart. She stopped posting as much as she did on Instagram and started acting like a champion. Now, Red Velvet is injured, but she's going insane on Instagram. There's a certain image that if you wanted to get over that hump, you got to tone down some stuff. And it seems like WWE knows how to be professional, but they know how to market themselves. AEW is like some backyard stuff like, oh, let's go dress half naked. Let's call each other bad bitches, and people gonna be like, yo, I'm not gonna.
Natalia has Pornhub photos of her sister every day. What are you talking about?
That was a lost cause. We see her on
her
TV.
sister, and you know, Natalia's sister know what the fuck she doing. She knows she has big ass tits.
Hey, I'll tell you what though. You were talking about Stephanie. Ric Flair's last match, the pay-per-view. That's actually what the show's called. Ric Flair's last match is his strange name.
I'll pause that shit for 40 seconds.
So the reason why I brought that up is because Ric Flair said that Charlotte's going to be there, and so the reason why this is relevant is because we're entering uncharted waters. Because normally, if you're signed under WWE, you could never make an appearance for another wrestling show.
Forbidden Door.
This was one off. So, but Rick and Triple H are close friends. So Flair said that Charlotte is there. Karen is going to be in the corner of Jarrett and Lethal. So Rick could call Triple H and be like, "Hey Hunter, can you green light Charlotte making appearance?" And Triple H could say yes, but he could say no. So I'm going to be watching Ric Flair's last match.
As a matter of
if Charlotte shows up.
You make a.
I don't think his old ass should be fighting.
You make a real valid point right there, Tove, because now that Vince is retired, yeah, who knows? And that's just making WWE must see right now because of the optimism.
I'm not sure if anyone noticed, but on SmackDown last Friday, the day that Vince announced that he was retiring, it was some random tag match. War Raiders fought somebody. I don't know. Xavier Woods was on commentary, and he acknowledged the War Raiders as a former IWGP and Ring of Honor tag team champions, which would never happen.
Vince would never do that.
Right. Sure did.
Please change their name back to the War Raiders.
Yeah, the War Raiders is necessary. But Brett Foxy, yo, my dude, I'm gonna have to let you go because it's a little staticky on your end, and you got a lot of going on in your background. But you could be in the chat. You could chime in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my eye.
My dude. You know what I'm saying? My dude Brett Foxy. Shouts out to Brett Foxy for, he was the first one to pull up during me setting up the show. So, shouts go out to him. But
I think the show
pull up when he could pull up when it's not so noisy in the background because that interferes with the show.
But I'll tell you the two parties that benefit the most from Vince being gone. The two parties that benefit the most is the 2.0 kids and the writers, because for so long people would get called up from NXT just to have different characters. Karrion Kross was a killer in NXT, and then he debuts and he's losing to Jeff Hardy in 3 minutes. But Shawn Michaels is running 2.0. And now Triple H is running creative. Shawn Michaels and Triple H are best friends. So now, from this point on, everyone that gets called up, I think it's safe to say that they're going to be all right. There's not going to be any bullshit there. So the next generation down there, they're good. And then the writers, for a long time, people have always said, man, WWE needs new writers. We can't really say they do with confidence, because how many times have we seen, like a story of Vince tearing the script up 5 minutes before showtime, or another story of the show's in progress and Vince is writing the script as the show's going on. I get the impression Triple H is not that kind of guy. So now the writers can finally actually have ideas that will be heard. And what's Paul Heyman up to these days? Maybe he can be in creative. I hear him and Stephanie get along pretty good now. So
that's what I want to hear. I want to hear stories from the writers, what ideas were thrown away by Vince. That's what I want to hear.
I agree. But me, what I would do with this dude Paul Heyman, does NXT UK still exist?
Yeah, it's still a thing. Yep.
I would have him do that, because you already got Triple H doing Raw and SmackDown. I will have Paul Heyman doing that. NXT. Matter of fact, I have him pull double duty. I have him work on NXT UK and SmackDown, given the fact that Roman Reigns is on SmackDown prominently. I would.
I think.
Why not?
I was saying I think Vince legitimately forgot NXT UK was a thing.
I forgot NXT UK was a thing. And that's on him. You know why? Because this is how retarded this dude is. It's like, yo, my dude, You forgot this company was around, but you're funding it. You're funding this shit, my dude. Like, this is how reckless he is. And that's what proves how reckless he is with money. Especially if you could go around and give millions of dollars to some basic looking sluts.
But yeah, what Scotty was saying, this affects everybody, and it goes beyond AEW. There's a lot of people working elsewhere that were released, through no fault of their own, just because of the bullshit. Ty Valkyrie, she never really got a chance. She was released. Jonah, he's in New Japan. He was released. I could see someone like Deonna Purrazzo going back. I could see like Andrade. To me, if I'm being honest, Triple H was the person that booked Andrade the best. He booked them better than Vince and TK. I could see him going back someday. Shane Strickland, I know he's with Keith now. They're AEW Tag Team Champions. He did nothing wrong. It was the other dude. What was his name? Top Dollar. That guy. He wouldn't shut the fuck up.
And you mean Bottom Dollar?
Yeah. He did nothing wrong. He got fucked over. Darby Allin. Darby said this too. Here's something about Darby people don't know. People think that Darby hates WWE. Darby did an interview a long time ago. He said that he's got nothing against WWE and he's got friends there. The only reason he didn't go was because he said if he did go, he would be on 205 Live. And he said he didn't want to be on a show nobody cared about. And if he had went to WWE when Vince was there, yeah, he absolutely would have ended up on 205 Live. But with Triple H in charge, you never know. As far as Adam Cole is concerned, no. I don't believe he's leaving, because why would you leave a place where all your best friends are at and your girlfriend's there? That's like if you're in school and we all have like that one class where like all your friends are in there. You don't want to leave that class. It's fun, right? Right. So unless they all like make a pact to leave together, he's not leaving.
Hey, so you can see that comment right there?
Let's see.
You see that comment that's highlighted?
Yeah. What the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, go ahead. Can you read that real quick?
By the way, next month I'm going to the main event of WWE.
Read it loud, motherfucker.
All right, I'll read what he says. By the way, next month I'm going to the main event of WWE, so I'm actually going finally. What? Like what?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm guessing it's a typo.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's going to a WWE live event. That's cool, I guess.
Bring a pillow and blanket.
Jesus Christ. Y'all are so mean. That's what's up, Brett Foxy. I hope you have fun. The main event? Like, you going to the actual show main event? Damn. I don't know, man. Like, are you sure about that?
Is that show still a thing?
They have that.
Who knows? I don't know.
Probably on UPN at like 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday.
Oh, God. Main event. That thing doesn't even show up on the WWE for $9.99.
They got Gilbert fighting.
I think it does show up on the network.
It probably still is a thing. I know they replaced 205 Live with something called Level Up. I've never seen it, but
Level Up. What is this? Mario Brothers? Doo-doo.
Level Up.
This was all of Kevin Dunn's BS.
Yeah, there was a black dude. I saw like a GIF on Twitter. It was this. They got some black dude down there. He's kind of like the same size as Big E, and like his whole gimmick was humping on stuff. He humped on the ring post. It was weird.
Jesus. Weird. Patterson from the grave booked that one.
Yeah. Hey, yo, speaking of humping, I'm gonna start cooking. Shout outs to Road Dogg talking about how he doesn't like how Wardlow took too long to put away Orange Cassidy. Yes, Road Dogg, coming from the same guy that was humping Big Show, Viscera, Vader, Kane, Taker. This is the same dude that will hump on dudes before hitting his finish. Yes, Road Dogg, tell us about your excellent
psychology. Yeah, like my dude. That finisher was wild, pause.
Oh, you talking about his pump handle drop?
Yeah. Extra emphasis on pump.
Hey,
let's really be real about that bum ass dude.
No. At least it's not Big Daddy V. dry humping you when you're on your back. I mean, on your stomach.
Man, look here. My dude, when he was the walking planet on ECW, he should have been ECW champion at that time. Because it's realistic. It's like, who can beat him? Who? Who will be able to beat Big Daddy V? He should have been the champion for I guess a month.
You know what the greatest promo was on ECW TV, right?
Huh?
Sci-fi. The greatest promo on ECW Sci-Fi, right? You remember the greatest promo, right?
Oh no, don't
zombie. He's gonna say the zombie.
The zombie, yeah.
I
Hello, Cass.
I know
That's
you, Nate.
Hey, as long as it ain't.
According to Kevin Nash, I was about to say Viscera. King Mabel was supposed to be champ, but he kept hurting people, and so that was
he almost killed Diesel 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, he broke his nose. He broke Bum to take his nose. Go ahead,
as long as Big Dick Johnson don't come back, we good.
Remember that fool ass dude, Big Dick Johnson. That was definitely a Patty experiment.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, yo. Wow, crazy.
Oh my god.
So given the fact this is gonna be a very exciting wrestling oriented weekend, which I'm looking forward to the most. Ric Flair's last match or SummerSlam?
SummerSlam, so I make sure they better not take the title off Bianca Belair. I swear to God.
I'm not gonna lie, the Ric Flair's last match, Carl looking crazy.
I'm more interested in that. SummerSlam is going to be whatever, because the thing about it is Triple H still can't do anything because the SummerSlam card itself, that's Vince, he was the one that booked the matches and the stories and stuff. So basically it's imagine if I'm writing a 10-chapter book and then I do 9 chapters and then I die. And then one of you
still
guys
make it entertaining with the same impact.
My bad, Scott. Give me 1 second and you go over after me. Brett Foxy, you come back. Let's hit the link. Just that we can't deal with the noises and stuff because the noises interfere with the show. The link is right there. Just hit the link, and I'll bring you back on the platform. Go ahead, Scott.
So even if it is booked by Vince McMahon, Triple H can still produce it and make it entertaining. You get it?
Yeah. I mean, since it's TV 14, I'm sure it'll be a little bit better than it was. From what I heard, and this was before any of this shit even happened with Vince. From what I hear, the Clash of the Capital thing that they're going to be doing, that's basically going to get the WrestleMania treatment. It's going to essentially be like a second WrestleMania. Also, the amount of fans that are going to be there, I don't have the numbers in front of me. It's going to have twice the number of people at SummerSlam. So if there's going to be any show that's going to just have if there's going to be a crazy show that's going to be the beginning of a new era, I expect it to be that show. But
can we also say bye-bye to Saudi Arabia now?
No, you can't. They still going to be in Saudi Arabia because they still under contract. Unless Triple H want to foot that bill with his blood.
It's a 10-year.
They get $30 million a show.
And that's that bullshit. Because if this dude Vince McMahon didn't talk to the Prince about that deal before he retired, this is the fuck shit that I be talking about with Vince. Because you were in the middle of a fucking a mega $1 million deal, and you just retired because of your actions. Do you see how full of shit this motherfucker is?
Damn.
Yeah, you laugh because it's true.
No. I just laugh because I think about how you laughed at me when I used to say fuck Chris Brown.
Well, I didn't laugh at you. I just said it is what it was. What it is.
You used to be like, "Damn, son."
Yeah, I did ask why you didn't like Chris Brown. I did ask that. I did. And you said because of
now that you got the same heat for Vince, I find it funny now. I was like, damn, this is how you
don't do that. Don't do that. You trying to live with me as a hypocrite, motherfucker?
No, I say it sounds funny now because I'm like, damn, I used to be like this, and now ours going ham.
I always been ham on Vince. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. I built this channel because this punk ass motherfucker. Now with Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying? We was going off of like his music, like when it comes to his, because we could all agree that Chris Brown makes some fire ass music.
To who?
Well, maybe not to you. You don't like R&B singers. You said that yourself. You don't like R&B.
Yeah, they sound like some sensitive ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, then that's your choice. It's all good.
Okay.
But when you say the main reason why you don't like him is because of him, laying hands on females, totally understand. Totally understand.
Not even that. He can't mess with my boy Project Pat.
But we're not gonna go. You know what? We're not gonna go there. Anyways, fucking yeah, man. So do you still got that card pulled up with Ric Flair's last match at Starrcast?
I'll pull it up right now.
Yeah, let's look at that card one more time. And I'm gonna look for the SummerSlam card real quick. You know what I'm saying? We say both of these cards for this coming weekend.
Let me see here.
It's gonna be called Ric Flair's Last Breath. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah,
that dude's gonna say his final woo.
7-2 odds. We're gonna get a 10-bell salute on Monday on Raw. He's gonna be dead. Dude's gonna die in a ring.
Hey yo! Big ups to Jeff Jarrett getting a double payday. He's gonna get paid to do a ref job and then get paid to kill Rick 2 days in a row. That's crazy, fucking Carney.
Yeah, it's like why this dude? At least this dude, Jeff Jarrett, is mobile. Why they got him going against Flair? Like really, this is a slaughter. Right. Can Ric Flair even run? The fuck?
All right, I got the card. I'll read.
All right, go ahead.
Bunkhouse Battle Royale. Adam Priest versus Big Damo versus Brian Myers versus Bully Ray versus Crimson versus Crowbar. Crowbar, are you still around? Nice. Versus Gringo Loco versus James Storm versus Kyle Hero versus some guy named Commander, never heard of him, versus Ricky Shane Page versus Sin Bodhi versus Wolfie D versus TBA. So just a battle royale. Actual card, Ren Narita versus Clark Connors.
Whoa. I had to stop you. You said Wolfie D from PG-13.
That's what it says. Wolfie D.
Wolfie D.
Yeah, Wolfie D.
Wow.
Yeah. Wolfie D from PG-13. Yeah, good catch. I didn't realize that. Wolfie D from PG-13. Yep. He's 48. He still looks good.
He's struggling. He needs some money.
He needs some money.
Hey, if he can still get in the ring and still work, bless his heart.
Big ups to that name, PG-13. That's a kick-ass tag team name. Love that name. All right, actual card, Ren Narita versus Clark Connors, David Boy Smith versus Killer Cross, the Von Erichs versus the Briscoes, the Wolves versus Motor City Machine Guns, Rock and Roll Express versus the Four Horsemen, modern day, Brian Pillman Jr., Brock Anderson. Four-way corners, this is new. Nick Wayne versus Jonathan Gresham. Hopefully he doesn't pull up on Rick like he did TK. Versus Alan Angels. Versus the Konosuke Toshida. That's the guy that's been on AEW a couple of weeks. Another four-way, Bandito versus Laredo Kid versus Ray Phoenix versus Toros. Three-way for the Impact Knockouts Championship, Jordan Grace versus Deanna Purrazzo versus Rachel Herring. Josh Alexander versus Jacob Fatu for the Impact World title. And the main event, Ric Flair and Andrade versus Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett with Karen retirement match.
Yeah, I'm fucking with that Taurus guy. Is it pronounced? You said it's pronounced Taurus.
Some say Taurus. I just say Taurus. I mean, that's how they say it.
I'm saying Taurus. Fuck that. Taurus. No, yeah. Taurus.
Yeah, I like it. But really, this is low key Forbidden Door too, because regardless of what kind of wrestling fan you are, it's got a little bit of something everywhere. Because you got New Japan guys, you got Impact guys, you got NWA guys, you got AEW guys, you got people that work the WWE style. So it's a little something for everybody. This actually looks like a really good card.
So Andrade
what's up?
So Andrade got pulled from the match.
No, he's in a match. He's with he's hurt. I know he's got some kind of shoulder injury. He's gonna have to work through it. He's gonna be in the main event, be a tag match. It'd be Andrade and Rick against Lethal and Wild Slapnuts.
Well, I don't know.
He's gonna have to carry most of that match because Flair can't take no bump.
Did you see the Von Erichs?
Yeah,
he sure did. No, it's
yeah.
It's the next generation. The dude
Oh
from
my god! I was gonna say, who the
MLW,
fuck is left in the family?
Nah, it's an MLW tag team, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Nah,
them dudes good. I like the new Von Erichs. They good.
I'm surprised WWE never picked them up because they're really good. But
they good.
See them in MLW.
It's just too much.
Because I think it was only like one brother was left in Lacey Von Erich. That was it. Like, wow.
Oh God!
That's
Don't mention
son.
that slut.
That one, I'm a pretty tough person. It takes a lot to bother me. That Von Erich Dark Side of the Ring, that was like the most depressing one they did. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, all them deaths.
Jeez.
Crazy.
And what's the SummerSlam card looking like, Sam? Man, you pulled it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
Summer Sleep.
Looking it up right now.
Summer. Well, I love that one. What was that one celebrity that showed up that 1 year?
Summerfest. Summerfest.
Oh, that was this dude.
Jeremy Piven.
Yeah.
Jeremy Piven. So first they got Logan Paul, of course, versus The Miz. I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking the build for this feud because this is what you call long-term booking because it started from last year's WrestleMania, and shouts out to WWE for doing that, keeping that feud going from this dude Miz, giving him the Skull Crusher finale. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I questioned that shit. I was like, yo, why is Logan Paul coming back to be his tag team partner again after the Miz has snaked him for no reason? And I'm glad they basically explaining what happened and having that continuity. A lot of motherfuckers won't give WWE, that accolade like a JD or something. But anyways, next match is Riddle versus Seth Rollins, which I think is going to be the match of the night. They definitely going to cook.
Over the Street Profits versus the Usos?
Who the fuck would have seen this shit again?
What is that, part 25? What is that?
Exactly. Come on, my dude. Nah, fuck out of here.
I get it, but the Street Profits are going to win the title. Or D'Angelo Hawkins is going to D'Angelo's going to turn on.
We're talking about a turn.
I'm more interested in Riddle and Rollins simply because I know
that's going to be the match of the night.
Yeah, that'd be good.
We're gonna be here to watch it. We're gonna have a watch party this Saturday, and I'm putting money on it too. What's up? I got $20 to say that's gonna be the match of the night.
Well, I got a question for you. How bad is the Liv Morgan Ronda Rousey match gonna?
No. You jumping ahead. Relax. Jumping ahead. We gotta talk about first the Raw Women's Championship match between Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch. The rematch.
Well, one thing needs to happen. Becky Lynch better not fucking win.
That's a nothing match. The only reason she's in the match is because Rhea got hurt. That's something Triple H can't fix. Because that's another thing too. Not to change the subject too severely, he's gonna do the best he can to make it better. This women's division has no depth at all. So Black and Gold was great because Triple H had a shitload of talent to work with. He doesn't for these girls. So this is a nothing match because it was either because you didn't want to see Bianca versus Carmella on pay-per-view again. He can't do that. And Rhea got hurt and they don't have anybody else. So they just threw Becky in there.
I think it should have been a triple threat though. Because given the fact that Carmella is on the title hunt, it should have been a triple threat.
Where is Shayna Baszler?
Shayna Baszler is on SmackDown doing nothing. Asuka's on Raw. They just chose not to use her.
Asuka's dancing around like a damn fool.
That's what I'm saying. The Triple H, he's great, but remember, I say one last time, Black and Gold was great because he had a shitload of talent to work with. This women's division is not good. So
the next match we got, I think a total is 8 matches. That's what it's looking like so far. But the next match we got is Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin.
Oh God!
That might be
Snuggles will say it's a
match.
5-star match right there.
That might be a sleeper match because Pat McAfee improves every time. And Baron Corbin, his gimmick sucks, but he's a great worker.
I don't know about a great worker.
I would say this. When he wants to, he can be. When he wants to, he can be a great worker. I give Corbin that. But most of the time, he's very lazy. For the most part.
To me, he's the kind of guy that will have an occasional banger, like once every 50 matches. Like, I remember that one match he had with Chad Gable was really good in the King of the Ring. And I remember he also had one good match against Roman. I think it was like a last man standing or something. But like he'll have like a really good match like every now and then. But most of his matches are just kind of like formulaic, same formula, just kind of there. We'll see though.
I'm going to predict McAfee hits a Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah, most likely. Especially since Triple H is there now. You know Triple H is going to be like, pull out a gun, shoot him in the stomach. No, let me stop.
Yeah. So what's the next match?
The next match is Street Profits against the Usos. I'm not going to lie. I don't give a fuck if these dudes have a 7-star out of 5 banger. I just don't care.
Now wait, Sandman, you want to put money on something? Here's what you need to put money on. Put money on who's taking the guitar shot, because you know someone's taking it. Who's taking the guitar shot?
Jimmy, Jarrett's supposed to be the ref, right?
Jimmy's gonna take the guitar shot.
Okay, because it ain't gonna be Beetlejuice. I'm gonna tell you that it's not Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Mark Madden. Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy's gonna take it because he's a dumbass out the group. He's worthless. Jimmy Uso.
Is there gonna be a guitar shot? Can we guarantee that?
It's Jarrett. There's gonna be a guitar shot.
There's gonna be a guitar shot.
He's got a guitar.
And it should be on the person who can't stay out of the damn jailhouse, Jimmy Uso. Worthless. He's fucking worthless. I'm sorry.
I don't disagree with you there.
How are you a heel and you smiling on your profile pic?
Dude smashed 5,000 guitars and couldn't draw a dime. Jeff Jarrett.
How you a heel and you smiling on your profile pic on WWE Network? Jimmy Uso.
What's hilarious?
Well, that's what you call a heel. He's smiling with a mugshot. That's what a badass does.
No,
like
he's smiling with the titles in his hand like he's a fucking baby's face.
What do you want him to do? Cry during his mugshot?
No, he need to look mean like his brother Jay.
Wait, who's back?
Jimmy Uso.
No, I mean someone joined the chat.
Well, I don't know.
Hold on, wait, give me a second.
Thought it was Snuggle.
Oh shit!
Oh no,
it's a Snuggle.
No, that's Malik.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
All right, next card.
Alexa Piss.
Malik, what's going
up,
on?
brothers?
Peace.
What up, Sandman?
I feel great, man. I'm blessed. How you feeling, brother?
I'm all right. I did a show last night myself. Are y'all doing SummerSlam predictions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got too much high hopes.
Wait. Before you continue on, right now we up to what you gonna call it? We up to this match with the Street Profits and the Usos. What's your thoughts on that?
I think the Usos are gonna retain.
So you will be a turn.
Of course.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, like I said, I think it's time for the Street Profits to probably break up. Like I said, Montez is the star. Other dude, he ain't got nothing going on. He's gonna be
Angelo Dawkins.
Yeah, Dawkins. He's gonna fall into obscurity. So I'm guessing they should go ahead and split him up, have Montez turn on him once they lose. Blame him or something. Something like that. You know what I mean?
They can't have him turn. They're not gonna turn him into a heel. He's too good.
But I don't see them winning the belts though, because the Usos and the Bloodline with the Bloodline, that's carrying the company right now. So
here's the thing though, right? Because a lot of people keep on saying, "Oh, he should turn, that should turn, this should turn." Why do they have to start beefing? Why they just can't go their separate ways and just agree upon it?
That'll never work.
Come on,
because it makes good television.
We're entering uncharted territory again, because Vince is gone. So now that he's gone, I don't know what's going to happen with the Street Profits, because that's the main reason why the main reason tag team wrestling doesn't work in WWE is because Vince is looking for the next single star. You know, he broke up the Hart Foundation, he broke up the Rockers, he broke up the Hardys, he broke up the Dudleys.
My goodness! Thank you, yo. Also, give this motherfucker a cookie. Give this motherfucker a cookie.
Aren't you glad they broke up the Rockers, though?
Hold on. This is what I didn't understand with Vince McMahon when he said he didn't like tag teams, or he will book tag teams like shit. My dude, you got most of your stars from tag teams.
Yep.
Another thing is,
why you don't like tag teams? That's where you got most of your stars from.
Hey, look, back in the 80s, he liked tag teams. I mean, he never broke up the British Bulldogs or the Killer Bees.
Tag teams only drew legitimate money in two periods: the golden era, where you had like Demolition,
that's the era I'm talking about. The British Heart Foundation. You had the
right.
Yeah,
the late 80s, the late 80s, early 90s, and like that Attitude Era, like going to
the natural disasters.
Dudleys, Hardys, Dudleys, Edge and Christian, APA, New Age Outlaws, Cactus Jack, Chainsaw Charlie. Those are the only two times he ever cared about tag teams.
Remember the Can-Am Connection? They were awesome.
Yeah,
but you can't keep someone in a tag team forever.
Right.
D'Angelo needs to step his game up, lose some fucking weight, learn how to wrestle. I'm sorry.
And I'll say this, and I know.
Well, here's the thing, though. Hold on, Toke. Here's the thing. Like, that doesn't mean they have to beef with each other. Y'all could go y'all separate ways without y'all beefing. It's possible. Yeah. And that's also formulaic. Like, how does every tag team that break up have to have matches with each other? It shouldn't have to be. That shouldn't have to be. You know what I mean? The end game when it comes to that particular tag team or stable.
And I've said this with Sammy before, and a lot of fans are guilty of it. And I said it before, and I will continue to say it. Kofi's title run wasn't that bad. The reason why so many people look back on his run so bleh was at the time when it happened, so many people were waiting for a turn. They were waiting for Big E to turn, or Xavier to turn, or Kofi to turn, or for all three of them to turn. And the swerve was
the fuck out of here.
Damn, cut the man off. Wow.
Kofi shit was trash.
It wasn't him that was trash. It was the booking.
I can't believe when the Rockers.
I had to meet you, Tobe. I don't give a fuck. I had to meet you.
You were
that dude, Kofi Kingston, was a fucking moronic coon.
So you didn't think Big E
you
was going to turn?
Stop talking about my boy Kofi, man.
Fuck him. This dude, Randy Orton, sat there and threatened his family. What did he do after that? He threw pancakes and twerked on another dude's fucking lap. Get the fuck out of here.
That's a good point, though. That's one thing about I didn't like. I mean, they brothers, but the one thing I didn't like about the New Day was Vince saddled them with that corny cartoonish gimmick with the unicorns, pancakes, and damn cereal.
That's
the reason why I brought them up. I don't know how much money the Street Profits draw.
I think Big E's a little sweet, if you know what I mean. He got a little sugar in his tank.
Yeah, he does. I saw somebody posted a thing on a him on Facebook. I wish I had. I could show y'all, but I don't have no more. He dancing real slowly. Wearing a first scarf. He's wearing
the reason why I was bringing up the New Day. I don't know how big of a draw the Street Profits are. I mean, they're definitely one of the more popular acts. I know they don't make New Day money. Right. That's the reason why the New Day never broke up. As a matter of fact, I remember the day of Mania 35, like when the show started. Remember when Kofi won and Xavier gave him the box that had like the T-shirt with him with the WWE title? That shirt leaked on WWE Shop like 2 hours before the show. So it's all the reason I'm mentioning that is because Vince went with it. He pushed Kofi and he pushed the New Day because they drew money. That's why the New Day didn't break up. Now again, I don't know what kind of money the Street Profits draw, but if they're drawing any good, they're definitely. I mean, they're not the top draw clearly.
No, they draw, but they just not like on the New Day type status.
Yeah, New Day was the number one seller for 2 years. They outsold Roman Reigns and
continue on with the call. Let's continue on with the call.
New Day's draw was Budios.
Hold on, Malik. U.S. Championship. Bobby Lashley versus Theory.
I
Austin
hope,
Theory.
I hope
just
he,
Theory.
I hope he breaks Theory's neck.
Me too. I hope I hope
He
Bobby
don't need to be
Lashley
on
breaks
TV.
Theory's jaw or his back. Something.
He's so corny. He should not be championship material anywhere.
He shouldn't be Money in the
Yo,
Bank.
here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I'm gonna explain to you guys. Y'all know only Vince McMahon's theory. Y'all don't know about Austin Theory, the actual character. This
Well, his ass
dude is
would need to be back
actually
in NXT.
really, really good. He's really, really good. Go back and watch his past stuff, especially when he was with the Way. Watch that shit. He actually has a lot of character that's waiting to go out and bust out into the forefront. This dude, Vince McMahon, just what he always does. He puts a cap on everything. He waters down everything. I would hate for him to be my bartender. He'd water down my drink.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta water down that Hennessy a little bit.
No, I understand that, but it's like I still want to get drunk. How the fuck I look like I'm paying you $10 for a shot of Hennessy, and that shit is a Hennessy on the rocks and a shot of water? Fuck you.
I think it's Austin. I'm sorry, I can't get down with this new generation always taking a fucking selfie and on their damn Instagram.
But that's not his. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's not his style. That's not. Vince told him to do that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What needs to happen? Then what needs to happen for the betterment of his career and for entertaining TV? He needs to cash in, and he just needs to be fucking killed. I don't care if he cashes in on Roman or Brock. He needs to cash in and
get squashed.
He needs to get squashed.
No, the main thing, he needs to win matches. This dude hasn't won a match yet since
right.
Exactly.
Where I was going was
whose idea is that? Whose idea is that?
He needs to get squashed. He needs to cash in and get squashed, and then just disappear from TV, repackage him, and then there you go. We're off to the races.
Just like they did with Baron Corbin when he tried to cash in on Jinder Mahal and he lost to a roll up.
Right. Then he repackaged himself.
Theory needs to go. He needs to go. He's corny. His entrance is corny. His whole delivery is fucking corny. He needs to go.
Yo, Malik, talk to us. What you think?
I just think Bobby Lashley ought to beat the shit out of him and call it a day. That's all I'm saying.
Pretty much.
Like I say, he is annoying. He's basically another up and coming Miz. He's just annoying. You know what I mean? I don't think he should be Money in the Bank. But what I think's going to happen if he loses Bobby Lashley and then he tries to cash in, he should get squashed by either Roman or Brock Lesnar, especially. And just that's it. So
Speaking of the Miz, all these dudes really, really going there with Tommaso Ciampa as the Miz's bodyguard. Are we really doing
that's Vince. That's Vince.
Oh,
That's Vince.
I'm hoping Triple H changes that soon.
Don't worry.
Right.
Tommaso Ciampa's gonna turn on the Miz. That ain't gonna last long.
Yeah, okay, now if they go there with it, cool. Had this dude, the Psycho Killer, aka Ciampa, just one day with no explanation, beat the fuck out this dude. Cool, I'm all for it.
I'll do you one better. The Logan Paul Miz shit's not working because the fans are booing Logan Paul. Logan Paul wants to be a face, but he's booed. Miz attacked them, and the crowd is chanting, "You deserve it," at Logan Paul. So it needs to happen. Here's how you fix this. And I would never have said this would have been possible, but now that Triple H is there, this can happen. You do Miz versus Logan Paul. The match will be whatever, right? Then the next night on Raw, you can just be like, have Miz. We got off on a bad start. You and me are more similar than I thought we were, and they hug it out and they're buddy, and they look at Tommaso Ciampa and say, well, I got Logan Paul. He's a famous celebrity. He's a famous YouTuber. His brother's a boxer. What do I need you for? So then you got Logan Paul and Miz. They jump Ciampa. They jump him, and then Gargano comes out for the save. DIY, main roster. DIY versus Logan Paul and Miz.
But he wants to be a babyface.
Okay, so we get the next match between Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey. Redemption.
Yeah, I think Ronda Rousey's probably going to win that back. Like I said, that's
somebody watching JD. I watch JD too. You know what? Since y'all brought that up with the whole Ronda Rousey shit, because you know JD brought that up. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like I fuck with JD to a certain extent, because I know I'll be throwing shots here and there. You know what I'm saying, which is warranted.
But she is
this dude JD really, he needs to check himself a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just stop right there.
Yeah, but you don't think Ronda Rousey's boring? You don't think so?
She is.
I been thought Ronda Rousey was trash ever since she first showed up.
Okay,
she been trash
I've been saying this for like the past 2 years. Whatever I feel like Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I feel like Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch, both of them, I feel like they're both one-hit wonders. I feel like that they're still to this day getting a push based off something that was cool in a brief period. Becky was red hot at the end of 2018 when Nia Jax punched her in the face, when she was doing the whole demand thing. That late 2018, early 2019 period, that was really the only time, in my opinion, when Becky was a legitimate star. After that, everything she did is whack. And Ronda Rousey came in, had that great tag match, her and Angle against Triple H.
She was trash too.
Well, most people liked it.
I'm not gonna lie, the best match, and I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. The best match Ronda Rousey ever did was her and Nia Jax. She made Nia Jax look like $1 million. Now maybe not $1 million, maybe $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there was just this intensity she had, like in that first run in 2018. Like when she would come to the ring, she would do like that power badass.
Because it was something different. Y'all was like, you know what? If she does something, it don't matter what she does. As long as she's, trying to do something exciting, you're gonna accept it. That
to me, like
is a botchy mess. Ronda Rousey been a botchy mess ever since.
Yeah, she doesn't. Whatever energy she had, she doesn't. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Maybe having a kid changed her. She doesn't have that same spunk. When I see Ronda on TV, she doesn't come off like a MMA star or a UFC star or like a Hollywood mainstream star. When I see Ronda, she just seems like every other girl in the show. And when I see Becky, I just see a chick wearing tacky clothes trying to get attention because there's nothing else to say. I think that
Becky could never wrestle. She was never good, period.
But we're not talking about Becky. Let's not talk about Becky right now. We're talking about this match with her and Liv Morgan.
That's going to be the sloppiest match in the world. You got one lady who's boring, and you got another one who has no business in the ring. At least Ronda Rousey could be in the ring and not get herself killed. Liv Morgan has no business in the ring. She was the weakest link of probably the weakest group ever, the Riot Squad. The only reason why the Riot Squad was relevant is because of my girl Ruby Riott. For some reason, I got a crush on her, but that's a different story. But yeah.
Wait, hold on. You got a crush on Ruby Riott?
Yeah, when she takes up all that damn makeup, she's very pretty.
So you got a crush on Ruby Riott, and you have a crush on Charlotte Flair.
Oh my God. No, I just want to do the ugly with Charlotte Flair. That's all. Just the ugly.
Man, I thought Snuggles was desperate. Jesus.
Come on, what's wrong with Charlotte? I get it. She ain't got no ass.
It don't matter whether or not, man. Look, it don't matter about that. She's just ugly inside and out. But go ahead.
Well, on a side note, there is a young superstar y'all might want to keep an eye on. Her name is Kakara Jackson. She's probably the most attractive one on WWE right now that no one knows about.
All right.
Put a pic backstage. You can put something in the backstage. Malik, you still there? As a matter of fact, Malik, you there?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Someone do that for me.
Malik,
look up. I don't know how to do that. Someone look up Kakara Jackson.
This motherfucker stay doing this shit.
Oh, with a J? I'm
Malik,
on Twitter right now.
Malik, hit the link when you come back, because this motherfucker, I don't know, he always do that shit. He will pull up and then
Jakara. Is it pronounced
Jakara? Yeah, Jakara Jackson. She's on Instagram also.
She
looks like Sasha Banks.
I don't know. Sasha Banks don't have a 6-pack like that.
Malik.
Yeah, I'm back. No, I had to help my mom for a second.
Everything good?
Everything good, yeah.
One thing I will say, Sasha Banks was unique. No, you can't compare no one to Sasha Banks. Not as looks.
Oh yeah. By the way, speaking of that, I forgot to mention that maybe Triple H can smooth things over with Sasha. You never know.
Nah, she want to go Hollywood, I think.
Oh, speaking of Sasha and Naomi, they're saying now with Vince out of power, it's on the table for them to return. They're thinking Stephanie. The women are hoping Stephanie will give them a better presentation and production, and she might, like I said, on the table, she might try to talk to Sasha and Naomi and try to smooth things over.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
But I think Sasha gonna go Hollywood if you.
Yeah, I'm thinking so because Sasha's getting. I think Sasha's going to get Hollywood offers because her role in the Mandalorian, did her a lot of favors. She was very popular.
Well, here's the thing, though. She's definitely going to do that, and she's going to be in the WWE also. Let's really be real. Let's stop ignoring the elephant in the room. The main reason why they did what they did is because of fucking Vince McMahon.
You think they knew about the sex scandal?
Huh?
You think they might have knew about the sex scandal all along?
Well, they probably did, but they can't say nothing.
Reports were going around when it first started. Reports were going around that a lot of the people backstage weren't surprised, and that Vince was basically no-selling it. Like, what was the funniest one was the one that Meltzer said, the one where Vince came out, to say, what was it? Then, now, forever together. When he walked back through the gorilla, he said, "Fuck him."
Yeah.
Vince said,
"This dude, yo." And like I said from before, and still nobody want to punch this dude in his fucking face. Fuck that dude. Fuck him. He
nails choked him out.
Knives. Fuck him.
Damn.
I swear to God. There's a reason that he stepped down. And fuck the card, because the last card is the whole Brock and Roman Reigns. Who cares about that?
No.
No, we done with. I don't care. We done with the SummerSlam card. We gonna talk about this shit.
Oh my God!
The reason I know the reason why this dude stepped down, and I could be wrong, but I'm damn sure it could be right. It's either him being on some mook shit. You know what mook shit is, right, Scott?
No.
Do you know what mook shit is, Scott?
No, you got. I'm just
gay.
I don't know.
Gay stuff.
Okay.
That's you call being a mook. If you gay.
He was hanging out with Patterson.
Either that or some pedophilia shit, allegedly.
I don't think he on no. I'm telling you,
because who was his right hand man?
Patterson.
What's it, man?
Patterson.
Patty. The fuck out of here.
Pat Patterson, the cream team, yeah.
Cream team.
There's a reason why he fell back. Give me my fucking thumbs.
The Golden State Warriors had the Splash Brothers. WWE had the Ass Brothers. It's like.
Hey yo, shout outs to the Insane Clown Posse. I said in Nate the Leak where somebody asked him, "Were you part of Pat Patterson's cream team?" And they said, "What the fuck is that?"
I mean, what are you gonna do? Dig Pat Patterson from the grave and interrogate him?
Oh well, Pat Patterson's paying the price now. I'm pretty sure he's burning crisp in hell.
He's cooking.
Yeah, he's cooking. Really, he's really
Pat
cooking.
Patterson, you can say that all you want, but he still escaped. Pat Patterson escaped.
He didn't escape. He escaped guys, so he's getting punished. He didn't escape. He might have escaped on his earth. But
you right about that. Yeah.
Patterson's on that highway to hell, which is still the GOAT SummerSlam theme, by the way.
And the thing is, going back to the Titus O'Neil promo about this is a safe haven to have a good time. It wasn't a safe haven for all those people who got molested.
You know what?
It was a safe haven for a good time, all right.
Let me cook on this, man.
Did you see that Titus O'Neil thing?
Whoa. One at a time. This is what we're gonna do. Hold on, wait. This is what we're gonna do. Scott, you go first. and then I'm gonna have Nate go afterwards. Go ahead, Scott.
I'm about to mess your minds up right now. Could you think that this is Vince McMahon's ultimate karma for what happened to Owen Hart, Chris Benoit, and Eddie Guerrero?
Hell yeah.
Not even just them. Snuka, everyone. A lot of people.
Well, Snuka killed somebody.
The referee, everything.
He did a murder. He don't count. He murdered somebody.
Even the steroid trial, Mr. fucking wear a neck brace, you know? Come on.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking about those three key factors. The unsafe stunts that they made Chris Benoit and all them wrestlers in the Ruthless Aggression era doing, and the Owen Hart tragedy. They finally catched up. I can't believe these bitch ass cops really came here to write somebody a ticket at 12 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm saying, man, everybody know this is damn sure karma for all that, and not just the pedophilia from Pat Patterson all those years, but like I said, especially his sexual exploits of all these women.
And, a lot of these marks was, they would be confused.
Yeah,
like,
but basically,
why can y'all celebrate? This
more key factors, as Scott just said. I said all these women's sexual exploits, all these sexual exploits with these women, and the money's paying them. So yeah, it's all karma. Oh, speaking of that,
I think it's more. I really think it's more than women. I think it's more than women.
But look,
I think he's been engaging with guys. Or even.
Oh yeah, I saw a video where it said him and Shawn Michaels might have been lovers for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say he had a thing for Shawn Michaels.
Also, because let's really be real, right? And this all alleged. This all alleged. This is just me with a hypothesis, right? It's a reason why he stepped down. It couldn't just only be, he spent the company's money. You know what I'm saying? Or even if he spent his own money. He's not just going to step down and, retire or whatever. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised if he was out there, allegedly, YouTube, smuggling little boys.
Well, this is my conspiracy. I got a conspiracy on Alexa Bliss. Or I forgot Malik is here. Malik,
No, Alexa Piss. That's Malik. That's Malik's girlfriend right there. I
don't think so.
My conspiracy about her has been going on after, because we know first of all, we now know that Vince was using WWE's money to pay off these girls, and now the government's going after him. So he's in some serious shit right now. And we also know that he did this to some of the former divas, back in the 2000s. So for this reason, like one girl was even fired, and it's pretty clear it's Christy Hemme. I don't think she'll ever.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Ashley was fired. Ashley the one that was
right, and Ashley was
committed suicide.
Yeah, right,
she was raped on the Salute the Troops tour, and they covered it up.
Hell yeah.
And then Paul London recently said the thing about Paul London said something about when they would take jets, Vince would want Ashley to be on her jet, on his jet. So I guess like the wrestlers would travel together, and some of them with good friendships with Vince would travel on his personal jet, and Vince would insist that she would be on his jet, which is just weird. So we know that Vince has been with girls that worked for him. And the reason why I bring up Alexa Bliss is because there's been stories about Alexa Bliss for years now. And her and Sasha don't get along. And as far as I know, they still don't. They can work professionally, but if you go and look at Alexa's career and you look at Sasha's career, they really weren't involved that much. They were always throwing shade at each other. And Sasha never really gave a reason for why she hated Alexa Bliss. And the story that's been out there, and again, this is all hearsay, no confirmation, but to those that don't know, any listeners, the story has always been that Alexa was a ring rat, and that was how she got her start. And
she slept with
Alexa,
the boys and the production team.
Right. Yeah. No. The performance center. She put in after hours at the performance center. That's where it started.
Because when she was in NXT, like she was just there in NXT. She was with Buddy Murphy and the other guy. I forgot the guy's name. It was like a tag team. And so she wasn't really featured in NXT. And then when she got caught up to the main roster, she was just getting pushed up the ass. She won both titles before Charlotte did. So she was consistently pushed. But the reason why I bring all that up is because if you trace it back to earlier in the year, like they fired Bray. Even after they fired Bray, like she still had the Fiend-like gimmick, even though Bray was gone, which was stupid. And she was making money off that. She was making dough off that. But then earlier this year, Alexa Bliss got married. And then when she got married, she just disappeared from TV. Okay, you're getting married, you want to have a honeymoon. Cool. Well, Alexa Bliss is on Twitter, and she's basically saying, like, hey, I'm ready to come back. She's not hurt, doesn't have COVID. And for whatever reason, she's just not on TV. And you remember the little dumb, remember like those little stupid segments where like she was talking to the psychiatrist? It was like they were trying to repackage her. Like, you know, like they were trying to like, it was like they were trying to bring her back to regular, and then she showed up at the Elimination Chamber and she still had the Lily doll as if like nothing happened. And all of a sudden, like Alexa Bliss is on Twitter and she's throwing shade at Vince. And then she wasn't even on the Mania card. I've never seen a girl, and there's probably been other girls. I've never seen a girl, a female, in modern day WWE push so hard, and all of a sudden it's just like nothing. And it makes me
because
wonder.
she was talentless. She never had no talent.
She had talent. It was just behind closed doors in the private office.
It makes me wonder if there's something going on.
Yeah, hold on, wait. Say that again, Malik. Go ahead.
No, she had talent, Scott. Her talents were basically after hours and behind closed doors in the private office, off camera. That was her talent.
That was the same time her and Nia Jax started having a fallout. They don't like each other no more.
Nia Jax around the same time when Alexa Bliss was throwing shade at Creative on Twitter, Nia Jax was calling WWE and the powers that be perverts, and this was months before any of this shit happened. You know, somebody asked her, it was like, I think she was doing like an AMA, that's short for Ask Me Anything. Someone said, would you ever consider going back to WWE? And she said she would never want to return to a company run by old men and perverts. And
she did say that, yep, she did.
That was
real, man. Fuck Nia Jax. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, I don't like her either, but I mean, she's right about that.
Wait, hold on.
That's my favorite big girl.
Fuck Nia Jax. Fuck her. No, fuck that bitch. Because let's really be real, she fucking sucks. You know what I mean? She got way more than she was even that she even deserved.
Yeah, because she was The Rock's cousin. The only reason she was around because she was The Rock's cousin.
Hold on. Yeah, exactly. And you know what I'm saying? And then when she got cut off, now you want to throw rocks. Nah.
Of course, yeah, that's always the pattern. See, that's always the pattern.
But she clearly
knows out here, bitch. Let's really be real. You trash. Maybe you should have fucking gave up the buns. So
I don't think Vince likes big women. That's what that's just
that's a crazy image. Patty smashing Nia Jax.
That's not enough meat for That's too much meat for Vince.
That's true. Yeah, I think Nia Jax would literally crush Vince.
And that goes into Sandman's point because he likes big meaty men, but he doesn't like big meaty women. I'm just saying.
True. Yeah, Bob. But to your point earlier, you're right. Alexa Bliss was getting pushed up the ass, but not literally. In more ways than one. I'm pretty sure Vince pushed her up the ass. John Laurinaitis probably pushed her up the ass, and then probably everybody at the performance center passed her around like a party favor.
Man,
what I think happened is I think she was passed around, and I think she was passed around, and then once she got to a certain spot, she was like, okay, I'm gonna be normal now. Now she met like a regular guy, boyfriend, got married.
That's the thing, I wonder if the husband knows this.
She bumped into that one old white rich dude that cock smelled like old Cheetos. She's like, I'm about to get married. Fuck this shit. This is so much for me.
So since we're on this thing about the women, the only way they can get Sasha Banks back if they start paying her like John Cena. She's the only girl that's
not going to happen. What you said, Scott? I hear you.
Sasha Banks could be the only WWE women's star that if they wanted her back, they're going to have to pay her John Cena money.
Mm-hmm. And that's not going to happen because
she's under 30.
I got this, Malik. Here's the thing. Sasha Banks don't give a fuck about money. She's rich. She just want to be treated properly as a female wrestler. That's all she ever wanted.
Think about what I'm saying. Stop thinking about her being rich. Start thinking about her as, I'm a female. I want to get petty. You didn't want to listen to me before. Now I got the ball in my favor. It's like a CM Punk move. If you want me to come back, you need to pay me $10 million a year.
Well, it's the same thing. Go ahead, Scott. Go ahead. Hold on, fellas. I got this. Go ahead, Scott.
Or I would take my talents to Hollywood, and you lose all your merchandise. And guess what? Y'all ain't got no female wrestler that can sell like her.
I would say this.
She's the only one that got the upper hand.
I would say this, Scott. Like I just said not too long ago. It was CM Punk. CM Punk, he didn't ask for more money, nor did this bitch, Sasha Banks. They both didn't ask for more money. They just wanted their booking to make sense.
But after all the slander I wouldn't come back unless you paying me. Fuck you, pay me.
Well, here's the difference, though. Here's the difference with that. You already know Vince McMahon started that bullshit and telling these dudes to basically broadcast that on SmackDown or what may have you. Vince McMahon, punk ass. Triple H is here now, and Stephanie. So she may be more intrigued to come back now.
I doubt it, because maybe even when they walked out, they probably rubbed Stephanie and Triple H the wrong way too as well. Like I said, see, those two are still related to Vince, so you know.
Yeah.
So
they are.
It's a
iffy holes, but I strongly doubt it. You know why I strongly
Triple
doubt
H
it?
don't see eye to eye.
You know why exactly, because this dude Vince McMahon basically stripped Triple H naked. Pause.
I'm gonna
he gave Triple H a cardiac arrest.
Hold on, they're never gonna see eye to eye, right? And the main reason why I had this topic for the show about Stephanie McMahon being a savior of WWE, because as soon as she became the CEO, literally as soon as what she do? First thing, my husband
got rid of Bruce Pritchard and brought in Triple H.
Right. Not only that, she demoted Pritchard. Did that happen when Vince was in charge? No. Vince McMahon kept bigging these motherfuckers, bigging them up, giving them promotions for nothing. He wasn't doing nothing. He was giving them promotions. Why? Because he kept stroking the Vince McMahon cock.
So here's a question: How much of that stuff they said about Stephanie McMahon was really a false narrative? Talking about, she's messing up on the marketing side, because
since you brought that up, Scott, since you brought that up, two things I think was lost in the shuffle. All this shit started because somebody leaked that fucking story. Who the fuck leaked that story?
Yeah, it was an email. So somebody an email to the board.
You can't cover email.
I'm going with this dude Khan.
Yeah.
I'm going with him. Ever since he showed up, ever since this dude showed up, everything just started tumbling. The releases, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you think of it,
so much stuff has happened in the story, but it's like it's easy to forget this started because the email leaked and somebody on the committee did that. So
it might have been Nick Khan himself.
You know what? Nick Khan
probably
do got some cryptic files that no one knows.
I'm telling you, it had to be Nick Khan, because from before then, Triple H, I see what Triple H, WWE was going to do their fuck shit. But when Nick Khan showed up, that's when you see all these releases, all this and all that. Think about it. Really think about it, right? What if these motherfuckers didn't get released? All them wrestlers and people backstage when it comes to the office. What if they didn't get released? WWE would have never got kicked old by now.
Hey, but you know what? To Scotty's point, on Sasha and the money thing. I'll say this much: the timing, the timing of Vince McMahon telling Michael Cole and Pat McAfee to put out a narrative about Naomi and Sasha Banks being unprofessional, and then like barely a week later, Vince gets called out for being a sexual predator. Like the timing of that does give Sasha the leverage to be like, oh, you motherfuckers want to call me unprofessional when the person running this shit is a fucking rapist. So that really does kind of give her the leverage to be like, pay me $5 million or some crazy number.
Yeah, and they removed her contact from Peacock.
Of course, yeah, they removed her and Naomi, removed the merch, everything gone.
Did you guys see that weird Bianca Belair interview about WrestleMania? They gave her the Benoit treatment. It was fucking creepy.
Yeah,
Benoit.
But they wouldn't dare. They wouldn't dare say that about Bork Laser. They wasn't ready to say that announcement because they pussy. But they're ready to say that shit about 2 black females. And then I know I'm shutting this shit down. WWE,
oh, no, come on, don't shut it down now.
Nah,
come on, man.
Fuck them.
Hey, but Scott, here's the thing.
You got
Sasha
7
Banks,
more minutes.
Look,
no,
Sasha
I'm gonna
Banks
let you get the last word. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, we about to approach 2 hours.
Okay.
And I really do appreciate y'all building with the kid. You know what I mean? We building this shit. And we having new people come through, and it's because of you guys also. Just hit the like button. That's all. Just hit the like button, and we have new people coming through, and we will have more different opinions, and we can build more. Also, we definitely gonna go live again on Friday and on Saturday. For the SummerSlam watch party. But
What time that starts? 6 o'clock?
Go ahead.
Hey, no, what I want to say was, Scott, Sasha ain't gonna get Cena money for one, because she's black. Because she ain't getting that treatment. I don't think. Also, guys, I wanted to say this. I sent the link in the group chat. Vince McMahon forfeit stock in connection to his retirement. That motherfucker.
Yeah.
I wanted to read that real quick. Go ahead. I'm pull that up.
It says Vince McMahon has disposed of 38,519 shares of WWE stock at $0. Says the filing states that the disposed of stock consists of a portion of unvested stock unvested stock units previously reported in Table 1, which were forfeited by Mr. McMahon in connection with his retirement from the company effective July 22nd. Vince still owns 69,157 shares of stock, which excludes 100 shares of Class A common stock owned individually by Mr. McMahon's wife, Linda McMahon. He disclaims beneficial ownership of those shares. He is still listed at 10% owner on the filing. Wow,
he's broke. Vince McMahon is broke.
He's not broke, but I don't think he owns 80% majority shareholder no more. So
Vince ain't a billionaire no more.
This is the beginning. This is the beginning of the end for him. This is his downfall. This is more karma coming. I think the worst is yet to come.
Here's the thing, right? I'm saying broke because I'm not saying like broke like you have no money. Period. I'm talking about when it comes to his day-to-day expenses. Because remember, you know what I'm saying? He may live like in a mansion and he may eat $1,000 meals, shit like that. That all adds up. You know what I'm saying? And that does make you broke. To the clothes that you fucking wear. He could be wearing $30,000 worth of clothes.
He probably gets a sponsor.
He probably won't even own that. Like these motherfuckers get to seize that. Down to your boxers and your socks.
He's gonna be like Rocky in Rocky 5. He's gonna be
and you did this shit all for some pussy?
He did it to himself, yeah. But
but check this out.
But go ahead.
Triple H fucks with black people. Sasha Banks will get her money.
Okay. Hey Scott, I hope so. If Sasha returns, if she agrees to return, I'd be shocked. I hope she gets some money.
Triple H fucks with black people because I honestly think Triple H was the one that was pushing for Bobby Lashley to be champion, Kofi Kingston to be champion, Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair to main event. He fucks with the black folks. He's down for the culture. Remember, he had a red cup with the Street Profits.
NXT was going in that direction before 2.0 went in their own direction. Like that was the whole hit row thing, like he was pushing it because NXT was always Triple H always had like a metal goth, type of fetish, and you were finally starting to see, some R&B, hip hop, rap. You're starting to see stuff like that, and then they just fucking killed it. I don't follow that Carmelo Hayes. Is that his name? Carmelo Hayes.
He's corny as hell. He's corny as fuck.
You mean Mella is money? No, I don't follow that shit either. No, but look, all joking aside, I want to say this to Vince. Vince, whoever this is coming after you, they're fixing to take everything you love. They're gonna take everything he loves and everything he got. WWE and the whole ball of wax. He is done.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Vince gonna make it to 80 years old.
Well, what's probably happening right now is Vince is having a Sopranos moment. He's probably on a boat with Dunn fishing, talking about. You probably don't even hear it when it happens.
And Vince is starting to suffer from dementia.
Yeah, well, I know it's one of his last appearances when he had the bags on his eyes. His eye look. He didn't. He tried to maintain that happy-go-lucky, carefree attitude, but you can clearly see something was wrong. So
he hasn't looked good for years, and honestly, like
look. This is bothering him mentally. So, and like I said, the losing this stock, that's just the beginning. It ain't over.
I'm not gonna lie. Once you start hitting the 80s, you will get. Unless you're Morgan Freeman, that nothing happens to him. But
that's a black man. That's a king. That's a black man. Yeah, he okay.
He's suffering from dementia. It's early stages because he will book matches and even realize that he booked it before. That's why you're seeing so many repeated matches.
This is funny, but fucked up because Moxley said in his book that Vince would never leave and that he would. Mox said in his book that Vince would die in the gorilla with headsets on his head. That's how stubborn Vince was.
Oh my god.
No, they said they was going to preserve his brain and put him in a cybernetic body.
Yeah, like on some real shit. Like I'll definitely give Vince that. Vince does know how to make money. That's one thing we can't deny. Like for him to be these deals.
Will he be the first Ad 209 model?
He's gonna be that thing in was a Ninja Turtles, Crank, whatever the fuck that guy was.
No. Nah, forget Crank. I'm talking about Ed 209 from the RoboCop.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Crane McMahon.
You are trespassing on private property. You have 20 seconds to comply.
You're fired.
Bro, man, I can't wait for Disney to buy WWE so we can get Vince McMahon a musical with Mickey Mouse that's coming. I can't wait.
Hey, oh boy, no, I don't want to see that.
Anyway,
I got one more thing to say. Wait. I'll pay that for $1.
Scott, hold on, Scott. You stupid. I heard that. But I'm about to shut it down. Hey, this coming Friday, we're gonna build again. Nate.
Yeah.
Let's do What If Wednesday, man. You should
I'm gonna be at AEW Dynamite tomorrow in Worcester.
Oh yeah. Make sure you go live or whatever. We go.
Yeah, try to get a video or something. Yeah.
Yeah, take some pictures.
Take some pictures. Hey, I just wanted to say one thing really quick. You know what really hurt Ronda Rousey? I'm thinking Roddy Piper's death. If he was around as a mentor for her when she was coming up wrestling, I think it would have been huge for her career.
It would have worked. And him being the manager, it would have worked. He would have got her over. And he would have did the talk, definitely the talking.
It would have been a good blast off.
Yeah, because like I said, Ronda Rousey needs a mouthpiece. She shouldn't talk. And the thing is, now that even though he's dead, she's making his legacy look bad.
No, I know.
Because, and the thing is, technically, Becky Lynch is more entertaining than she is now. Because that's how bad Ronda Rousey is. Because she can't talk shit. And
Element 12, whatever the fuck that movie was.
I don't expect much from Ronda Rousey versus Liv Morgan. That's not gonna be good. That's gonna be boring. That's gonna be like a snack break match then.
Piss break.
So Scott, what's your thoughts when we get up out of here? Scott. Yeah, I guess
Dunn got him.
You probably wanted to go make a sandwich or something.
Kevin Dunn got him.
I'll catch you later, dude.
All right,
peace, Scott. Never look like that at all.
I'm gonna
never look like that.
Oh,
looks like
Kevin
JD.
Dunn. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm about to go live on Friday,
Yeah.
and I'm also gonna go live for SummerSlam Saturday. And I hope y'all pull up and we could, have some fun and talk about the old-fashioned wrestling. Let them know what's happening.
Yeah.
Hey, one last thing. Kevin Dunn is also done.
And he's a bum.
He's sharpening up his teeth.
Or Jim Cornette calls him Bucky Beaver or Bucktooth Beaver.
Stephanie hates Kevin Dunn. She wants to fire his ass.
Peace out, motherfucker.
Yeah.